In the crisp autumn air of October 2012, the small town of Westminster, Colorado, was struck by a tragedy that would leave its community forever altered. Jessica Ridgeway, a vibrant 10-year-old girl known for her bubbly personality and bright smile, vanished on her way to school. What unfolded over the subsequent days was a tale of horror and heartbreak, culminating in a twist that no one could have anticipated. The call to 911 made by the mother of the perpetrator.
Westminster 911, what is the address of your emergency? Hey, what's going on there?
My daughter's missing. I guess she never made it to school this morning.
How old's your daughter?
She's 10.
Okay, what's your daughter's name?
Jessica Ridgeway.
Leading to her own son's arrest. The disappearance. Jessica Ridgeway's disappearance on the morning of October 5, 2012, marked the beginning of a heart-wrenching ordeal for the town of Westminster, Colorado. The 10-year-old set off for school as usual, planning to meet her friends at a nearby park from which they would walk to school together. Tragically, Jessica never arrived at the meeting point.
502 Justice for Jessica. The accused killer of a Westminster fifth grader finds out today if he's headed to trial. Austin Sigg was 17 at the time of the crime.
Alarm bells rang when she failed to show up for class, prompting an immediate response from both the community and law enforcement. A massive search operation was launched, drawing in volunteers from across the region, all united by a single goal: to find Jessica and bring her home safely. The community's hope and determination were palpable as flyers were distributed and local news channels buzzed with updates, all underpinned by the urgent desire to locate the missing child. That heartbreaking discovery. The community's worst fears were realized on October 10, 2012, when the search for Jessica Ridgeway ended in heartbreak. Her dismembered body was discovered in a secluded area at Patridge Park open space in Arvada, a remote park several miles from her home. This tragic finding shocked and deeply saddened the entire Westminster area and beyond, as the grim reality set in that the vibrant, cheerful young girl would not be returning home. The discovery not only marked a devastating moment for her family and friends, but also sent ripples of grief and fear throughout the community, which had come together in hope, but was now united in mourning. The loss was felt profoundly by all who had joined in the search efforts, casting a shadow over the town as residents struggled to understand such a senseless act. The incident urged a renewed commitment to safety and vigilance within the community, forever changing the way families would protect and watch over their children.
We also recognize that you are familiar with your neighborhood. You'll recognize when something is out of place, when something seems odd or suspicious. We ask that you call immediately and report that information to us.
The investigation and a mother's harrowing decision. As law enforcement delved into the case, they collected DNA evidence from the scene and conducted extensive interviews with potential suspects and witnesses. The big breakthrough came unexpectedly and from an unlikely source: 17-year-old Austin Sigg. In a shocking development, Mindy Sigg, Austin's mother, made a heart-wrenching call to 911 on October 23.
Hi, this is Molly at Westminster Police. Can I help you?
Hi, I need you to come to my house. My son wants to turn himself in for the Jessica Ridgeway murder.
In a voice trembling with emotion, she confessed that her son had admitted to abducting and murdering Jessica. She expressed her son's willingness to turn himself in and provide evidence of his crimes, guided by his mother's insistence on doing the right thing despite the unimaginable pain it cost her. The arrest and confession. The community's worst fears were realized on October 10, 2012, when the search for Jessica Ridgeway ended in heartbreak. Her dismembered body was discovered in a secluded area at Patridge Park open space in Arvada, a remote park several miles from her home. This tragic finding shocked and deeply saddened the entire Westminster area and beyond, as the grim reality set in that the vibrant, cheerful young girl would not be returning home. The discovery not only marked a devastating moment for her family and friends, but also sent ripples of grief and fear throughout the community, which had come together in hope, but was now united in mourning. The loss was felt profoundly by all who had joined in the search efforts, casting a shadow over the town as residents struggled to understand such a senseless act. The incident urged a renewed commitment to safety and vigilance within the community, forever changing the way families would protect and watch over their children. The trial and sentencing. In November 2013, the trial of Austin Sigg, the convicted murderer of Jessica Ridgeway, concluded with a decisive and swift sentencing. Sigg, who had confessed to the horrific crime and spared the community a protracted trial by pleading guilty, was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 40 years. Additionally, he received consecutive sentences for other charges related to his crimes, emphasizing the severity of his actions and the irreparable harm he caused. The courtroom atmosphere was laden with a heavy mixture of relief and somber reflection as the sentence was handed down. This outcome provided a semblance of closure to Jessica's family and the wider community, affirming the justice system's role in addressing such grievous wrongs. While the sentencing marked the end of the legal proceedings, it also served as a somber reminder of the need for ongoing vigilance and preventive measures to protect the most vulnerable members of society. The community's response. The response from the Westminster community to the tragic loss of Jessica Ridgeway was one of profound solidarity and collective heartache. In the days and weeks following the discovery of her body, the town came together in an unprecedented display of community strength and unity. Vigils were held where residents gathered in large numbers, lighting candles and offering prayers for Jessica and her family, turning grief into a shared bond. Local schools and community centers implemented new safety protocols, and parents took active roles in organizing safety workshops and community watch programs. Memorials sprouted throughout the town, adorned with ribbons and stuffed animals, serving as poignant reminders of the young life lost so cruelly. This communal outpouring of support not only provided comfort to Jessica's grieving family, but also marked a pivotal moment for the town in reinforcing the collective commitment to vigilance, child safety, and mutual care. This tragedy deeply engraved itself into the community's identity, prompting a renewed dedication to protecting its children and strengthening the bonds among its residents. Reflections and moving forward. As the community of Westminster reflects on the tragedy of Jessica Ridgeway's murder, it continues to grapple with the emotional and psychological aftermath. The profound impact of her loss reverberates through the hearts and minds of those who knew her and those who joined in the extensive search and grief for her. The case has sparked a broader discussion about community safety and the importance of vigilance. Schools and local authorities have intensified efforts to ensure the safety of children through various initiatives, including educational programs about stranger danger, more rigorous school safety protocols, and enhanced community policing efforts. These changes are a testament to the community's resolve to prevent such tragedies in the future and to protect its youngest and most vulnerable members. Moving forward, the legacy of Jessica Ridgeway also includes a push for legislative changes aimed at improving the response to and prevention of child abductions and violent crimes against children. The tragedy has inspired Jessica's law in various states, proposing stricter measures and harsher penalties for those who harm children. Moreover, Jessica's story has heightened awareness about the potential warning signs of behavioral issues in young individuals, emphasizing the need for early intervention and support for mental health concerns. As the community continues to heal, it does so with a renewed commitment to fostering a safer environment for all children and a determination to ensure that Jessica's vibrant spirit and tragic end will lead to positive changes that resonate far beyond her hometown. As we conclude this somber reflection on the tragic case of Jessica Ridgeway, we are reminded of the resilience and strength that communities can harness in the face of unimaginable grief. Jessica's story, though heartbreakingly brief, has left a lasting impact, urging us all to be more vigilant and proactive in ensuring the safety of our children. If you found this video informative and believe in spreading awareness about community safety and justice, please like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you for watching.